A girl was told she had terminal cancer. She immediately broke up with her boyfriend. The next day, when she returned to the hospital for a recheck, the doctor told her they had mixed up the reports. But the girl insisted she had been feeling dizzy and nauseous. The doctor then told her she had actually been pregnant for 2 months. The girl rushed back to explain everything to her boyfriend. Instead, she saw him acting intimately with a stranger. Furious, she left the city. 6 years passed in the blink of an eye. The girl now has a little girl with her. Because she got pregnant before marriage, she's a single mother and life has been very hard. She sent out 99 resumes before finally getting a job offer from a company. On her first day at work, she was shocked to discover the company's CEO was her ex, the very person she had broken up with. When their eyes met, the CEO pretended not to recognize her. Unknown to her, the CEO had never forgotten her. It had all been a misunderstanding back then. Back in his office, he asked his assistant to pull up her resume. When he saw that her marital status was listed as single, he became excited. He had been waiting all these years for her to change her mind. At the end of the workday, he eagerly wanted to ask her about everything. But in the blink of an eye, he saw a scene. A woman with a husband and child leaving happily as a family of 3. He was stunned. What he didn't know was that the man he saw was only the girl's brother. He watched them leave the office, feeling so disappointed that his wait was wasted. That night, the woman looks at her daughter, who looks exactly like the CEO, and feels conflicted. She wonders whether she should let her daughter gradually get to know her biological father. Yet she fears the CEO will fight for custody, so she forces the thought down. In the middle of the night, the little girl suddenly has a nosebleed. The next day, when the woman is at work, she feels dizzy and short of breath. She considers taking leave to go to the hospital, but then accidentally sees the woman who had been intimate with the CEO back then. Believing the two are married now, the single mother decides to hide the existence of her daughter. In a panic, the woman rushes over and, recognizing her, slaps her hard. She scolds her for abandoning the CEO years ago for an older man, and now that he's rich, she's shamelessly chasing him again. She calls her disgraceful, saying she doesn't even know who the CEO is, and accuses her of abandoning a handsome billionaire CEO. The woman is so shocked that she doesn't say a word. She grabs some documents to leave, but the other woman snatches them away and throws them in her face. Then she tells her to clear her desk because she's fired. Moments later, the CEO walks in and says, "Who dares to fire my employee without my consent?" He walks closer, and wanting to make the other woman jealous, he puts his arm around her and says that she is his wife, telling her not to dwell on the past but to focus on her work. As he turns to leave, the woman suddenly faints from stress and exhaustion. The CEO rushes back to her side and immediately takes her to the hospital.